Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Freedom Strategies Podcast. I am Silva. This is Kent Clothier, and today we are talking about how to be friends. What are we talking about? Totally forgot.
Keeping your friends while you're in business together.
How to keep your friends while you're in business together. So basically for me, it's pretty simple. The way that we got started together, we kind of just knew that we wanted to do more together. We kind of got along. We're very good. We started becoming very good friends and stuff like that. But it didn't just spawn off and we just say, all right, well, we're in business. That's a horrible idea. We got to know each other as friends first. That worked out. Then we got to know each other on my skill set and where he lacks a few things and where I lack a few things, and he can pick those things up, and how we can best put that in a team environment and how to grow that. And from then on, opportunities came. We started slow and we moved forward, and now we are in a few things together, and the relationship is good because we clearly separated first the relationship as friends, and then when we went into the business relationship, we clearly defined roles, goals, and responsibilities, and that is how we continuously treat everything.
Yeah, I mean, business is business, personal is personal, right? I mean, that's a lot of people jump into business with their family, a lot of people jump into business with their friends, and a lot of the times that ends badly, and that's obviously the reason why people are asking the question, how do you do that? I think you nailed it, that at the end of the day, I have a lot of people that I'm friends with that I don't go into business with. Equally, you know, you and I, part of what is our common goal with the businesses that we've created is to create that freedom to be in business with people that you just like being around, that it's not work, it's not hard, it's just, dude, this is somebody I want to be around, I want to spend time with these guys, I really want to build cool things with them, I want to,
you know, families to hang out.
Yeah, I want to go on vacation with them. You know, I want it to be something that's part of my goal, that's part of your goal. It's something common that we had in common that kind of brought us together. But none of that would have happened at the end of the day from a business perspective if one, that wasn't there first, but two, as you just pointed out, there wasn't a real opportunity business-wise, right? And so we all understand that this personal side, hanging out, our friends, everything, that's always going to be there, right? Yeah. But the fact that we've been able to layer business with it just makes it even cooler, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, business is business. You've got stuff you're responsible for. I've got stuff I'm responsible for. There's real money involved with it. Expectations are very real. Reputations are very real. Deliverables are very real. And so we come at it and we approach it as just that. Hey, man, when we're talking about business, we're talking about business. This is no personal feelings here, right? You got to check all that stuff at the door here for a few minutes because it's about to get real. Very transparent, dude. If you're not pulling your weight, as your friend, but also as your business partner, I'm going to tell you that, dude, you got to step up and do what you're here to do, or else this isn't working out. And because we've had all those conversations on the front end, I mean, this isn't a scary proposition. And I can tell you, having done this for about pretty much my entire business life, being in business with family and friends, this is the only way to do it. Sitting on the sidelines, sitting on hard feelings, letting emotions get checked into business, all that stuff just doesn't work out well. You got to be able to say what you need to say it in a professional business way, and be able to check all the emotional baggage at the door and then move on. That's the way it has to be, period. It's the only way to do it.
I think being straight up about things, I think a lot of times people are very afraid of being straight up about things at the beginning, and they're like, oh yeah, let's go into business, and you're immediately thinking 5 different things that you're not voicing to this potential partner, but still right now friend, and you're just not saying it. You're like, oh, we'll wait later, and then you do a deal, and then you're like, oh, you weren't happy with it, but you didn't voice it, you didn't have your concerns. And I think that's something that we're immediately just completely opposite on that. Something goes on, hey, I don't want to do this, I want to do that. Oh, okay, well, I want to do this. Okay, well, let's meet in the middle, we figure it out, we do, you know, we're very honest, we're very direct, and we're kind of like that as people as well, so it kind of helps. But if you're not like that, I think it's something that if you're going to be working with a friend and you're going to be making a friend a partner, you need to kind of get some thick skin and be like, hey man, these are some conversations that are going to happen weekly that we just need to have for business purposes.
Yeah, and we talked about this on another podcast where we talked about, you know, we got into some of the legal stuff, maybe put legal framework together for partnerships. That is a perfect opportunity to have these discussions, quite frankly. It makes it okay to talk about this stuff because it's business. And then that allows, you know, to kind of set the table. Okay, this is what we're going to go through as a business. And again, it checks all the personal stuff out. You don't want to have to sacrifice, you know, friendships for business or vice versa. So the more transparent you can be from the very beginning, setting the table, setting the tone from the very beginning, the easier this is going to be.
And finally, just match up your skill sets. Make sure that is make sure you are helping when someone has a skill set that is not as good, and make sure that it's the same way. A lot of times people just get together and they don't even know what skill sets they bring. They're just buddies, and that's horrible.
Right.
That's a
No, that's
horrible
really
idea.
good.
So just figure out what you bring to the table, what they bring. If it's the same exact thing, odds are you're going to become enemies and the business isn't going to work out, because you're both going to be trying to do the same thing and you're both going to be wasting time.
Yep.
Because two people are doing one thing and we need a lot more people to do a lot more things in business, right? So make sure you have that conversation as well.
Dude, that's great stuff. All good. All good.
So on behalf of myself, Kent, if you guys want to learn more about us, go to Freedom Strategies TV, go click on Boardroom and leave us a review. We love you guys. We love you guys.
Apparently we
do.
do.
We love you guys. Thank you for everything.
You just said it, right?
We will see you soon.
See you guys.